He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Here's something interesting. Playing Santa. I'm making a list and checking it just the once because, let's be honest, who has time to double check anything during the holidays to see who in politics this year has been naughty and who has been nice? You'd think that would be easy, but as with everything in politics, there's very little we can agree on even during the holidays. One party's nice as the other party's naughty. Up is down, dogs and cats living together. But we did our best to round up a few top winners for each of the lists. And if I'm being totally honest, thanks a lot to Special Counsel Robert Mueller, who did a lot of our work for us this year. To the naughty list first. These are the people getting my cast-off Warby Parkers, and there are lots of them in their stockings. Stay tuned for that. First up, former Trump attorney / personal fixer Michael Cohen. Cohen admitted to lying to Congress about his conversations about a Trump Tower Moscow development project. If there's one group of people that does not like being lied to, it's Congress. Also, federal prosecutors. Double whammy there. How do you top that? Well, by being Paul Manafort, of course. Sidebar. Who can wait for the inevitable Netflix documentary, Being Paul Manafort? Oh man, it's going to be great stuff in that. Anywho, the former Trump campaign chairman has not had the best year. First, Manafort was convicted by a jury of his peers on 8 counts, including tax and bank fraud. That's not good. Then Manafort cut a deal with Mueller's special counsel team, and then reportedly broke that deal by lying to the Mueller team, all the while reportedly back-channeling information about the Mueller investigation to Trump's attorneys. What? Sidebar, are we sure Special Counsel Robert Mueller isn't in fact Santa Claus? Consider this, he knows what people are hiding. He puts them on his very own naughty list. He's got a secretive team of people working for him, and he's delivering big things, maybe, in December. I mean, have you ever seen Santa and Mueller in the same place? Think about it. Also on the naughty list, former Attorney General Eric Holder, who was anything but nice when he had this to say about the Republican Party. When they go low, we kick them. Nah, man. But that was nothing. Nothing compared to what actress turned New York gubernatorial hopeful and loser Cynthia Nixon did. Now, I don't eat carbs. Gotta stay at my fighting trim. 180, I wish. But I do respect carbs. Unlike Nixon, who got a lot of flack for her bagel order. Lox and a cinnamon raisin bagel. It's just not right. She didn't get nearly enough flack, if you ask me. She lost her primary, but her lasting legacy will definitely include that bagel. What a monster. And I'm putting Florida on notice. Did you think we forgot about the 2000 ballot issues in that Gore versus Bush race? Were you not getting enough attention? A little sad. In the words of my grandmother at Christmas dinner, get it together. You're 173 years old. Now act like a big boy. And who, you ask, outshone the Sunshine State and earned its place on the nice list? Okay, get ready. Here's a shocker. The United States Senate. That's right. For all their squabbling and partisan missteps, the upper chamber did at least one very nice thing for one of its own in April when it changed the rules about having children under the age of 1 on the Senate floor. Now, this was largely done for Illinois Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth, who earlier this year became the first senator to give birth while in office. Duckworth and baby Miley could be seen around the Capitol, including on the newly inclusive Senate floor, the rest of the year. Okay, there you go, Senate. And on the other side of Pennsylvania Avenue, Santa will be popping in to give a present to First Lady Melania Trump. Was her Be Best initiative's tagline the best? It was not. Was she secretly trolling her husband by focusing on internet bullying? Extra stocking stuffers if so, because let's be honest, that would be a gigantic, amazing troll. But optics aside, the First Lady, in the grand tradition of First Ladies, has taken on projects aimed at making the world an actually better place. She has visited children in hospitals. She's focused on ending opioid addiction. She donated 1.4 million books to underfunded schools in Malawi. That is literally a ton of books. Got a ton of books. Also on the nice list, 2018 midterm voters. That's right, if you were one of the almost 50% of eligible voters who exercised your right to vote in the midterms, you are what is best about democracy. You contributed to the highest midterm voter turnout since '96. That was my beatnik clap. Also, dogs. Sully H.W. Bush, not his real name, that's former President George H.W. Bush's service dog, gave the nation a moment of aww during the days after the loss of the family patriarch. And possible 2020 candidate Joe Biden adopted an adorable little dog named Major recently. Love of dogs knows no politics, and I personally do not deserve them. Sidebar, if you're hoping to find out which list President Donald Trump made this year, sorry to disappoint. That one is between him and the big guy, and by that I mean Santa. The president did a lot of things this year. Some were naughty, a few-ish were nice. And if there's anything we know about Donald Trump, it's that his performance is judged primarily through the lens of what you already think about him. Do you like him? Great, then you love what he did in 2018. Do you not like him? Then he is the Grinch incarnate. I can confirm, however, that there was nothing in the president's medical report about his heart being 2 sizes too small. His heart, as we all know, is the most perfect heart that has ever beat in any president, nay, any human ever. It's a fact. Now, this is not an exhaustive naughty and nice list, and I don't envy the big guy up north the task of keeping up with each person on Earth's behavior all year long. It's exhausting. Even in the politics world, that's a full-time job. And doing it this year has me ready for a long winter's nap. And that is the point. We do this twice a week, even during the holidays. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday to avoid getting a big lump of coal in your stocking.